I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. So it's Sunday night, Monday morning, write this down forever. Expect volatility moves out of Bitcoin. Tomorrow morning, stock market open, 9:30. You're going to get some movement. Tonight, futures open. Traders get a good idea, kind of get a feel for how the week's going to go. And we're going to talk about these ideas as well as some Dogecoin news, ADA Cardano ideas, where we'll get into that towards the end of the video. So make sure, stay tuned. Now, Bitcoin daily chart. Now, is this the massive reversal we've all been waiting for? Right now, Bitcoin is stuck below 21,000. Really needs to flip this level. So previous floor is now the ceiling. So when you start to flip 21,000, 22,000, like there's some real good upside ideas for Bitcoin. So again, you could just come up and kiss the 200 simple moving average up around 24,500. I'm going to show you a gauge on how we can get an idea on how much more room to the upside, if any, we'll see out of Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So previously in group, I made a video updating everybody earlier this morning. So previous support, so this is the floor. Now is the ceiling. Well, you could have a double top here, right? So you don't want this double top to get confirmed where you get continued downside. So the bullish idea is that the price action comes down here to about 20,200 and bounces higher, right? You see this floor, this is the ceiling. Essentially see how you got all this resistance is a key level, right? So you want this to bounce here and take off, right? That's the bullish idea right now for Bitcoin. Bearish idea is you have this bearish divergence that's on the histogram, on the RSI, on the stochastic RSI, and it plays out and you get a breakdown below 20,000. You're looking for much lower prices out of Bitcoin. So an if-then statement. You got falling volume. It's the weekend, so there's obviously a lot of institutional traders taking the weekend off. So again, we're paying attention to Bitcoin, but I'm going to show you how we can front run this idea. Front run is essentially you can find ideas that will give you clues to what Bitcoin's going to do before it makes its move. And that's really how you make the most money in crypto. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person joined the group team on Monday, made $700 profit, paid for the group in less than a week. Yeah, the group pays for itself. It's a no-brainer. This person started with $1,500 and in a month turned it into $6,500. So what is that? 4x. This person, he's up to $30,000 in 3 weeks. Watching the videos. I got videos I make. We can make sure in the best setups. This person, he came in with 220 Australian dollars and he's up to $4,300. He made $400 just yesterday. And again, it's about consistent gains and rolling your profits into the next trades. I can help you. Look at it. So this is, I can't believe this. And I posted this on Twitter. Make sure follow me on Twitter, cryptobtc_Chris. But I've seen all these traders come into the group and I've taught them how to trade. And now I've got a team of traders and admins that are posting charts and they're finding all the bangers consistently. Today, 13%, 14%, 15%, 18, 24, 30, 31, 31. 469% on this trade, 50%, 42%. We had so many people rejoining the group, coming back to where the money is made. We're going to continue the discount. So right now it's 60% off if you pay in crypto and an additional $100 off to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. These small cap gem pick bangers on Kucoin are life-changing. If you have a small bag and you want to make a ton of money, this is how you do it, right? But we've been nailing these bangers constantly, right? Now, we need to talk about the dates that are important. I want you to write this stuff down. I know some people in crypto are kind of like, well, I really don't care what the stock market's doing, but trust me, this is going to help you make money. So November the 2nd, you've got FOMC meeting. Fed's going to hike the rates. You don't want to see anything over 75 basis points. Unemployment comes out 2 days later. Then inflation is going to be released on the 10th. So you're looking for some volatility based on those ideas. A lot of the initial moves after this information is released are fake outs. So write that down. December the 2nd, unemployment comes out again. CPI is released on December 13th, and then another Fed rate hike is coming December the 15th. Now, the Fed pivots whenever they start to weaken their stance. That's really what we're waiting on. So a lot of people are like, are you loading up midterm holds? I want to see the Fed pivot. Remember, the Fed, they're obligated under federal law to keep unemployment and inflation as low as possible. That's what they do, right? So they came out in a sentence and stated, driving the economy into a recession will likely relieve inflation, but at a tremendously high cost. Those that are unemployed are going to miss out on a job for a year. These workers will likely see depressed employment and income for Powell, and those that support the Fed rate hikes, they said, hey, we have to lower inflation. It's out of control. And so these are the important dates to watch. We're looking for moves out of the market. Shout out to my admins. We nailed Jasmine. We had, I think, 4 admins called out Jasmine, up 36% today. Pretty good banger. CME Bitcoin futures. So futures haven't opened yet, but the bulls need a higher high up here, right? If you put in a lower high, that's breakdown idea. You could see a move down here to 19,375. On a higher high, you're looking for a move up to 22,000. This is ES1 exclamation point. This is a stock market, ES1, S&P E-mini futures, right? So a huge sell-off, and then you had a mega bounce. Okay, this thing is bounced. And so at some point, it's perfectly normal to see this work in this pattern just like it has been. So at what point are you going to see a corrective wave to the downside? There's still more room for moves to the upside. Unless this thing breaks out higher, and I mean, think about it. What about this economy is going to make the economy boom? I'm just right now, like a lot of the ideas that are being talked about, house prices, car prices, inflation, like everything, you think everything's going to be fixed and this is going to be some huge bull market. That's what it's going to take to really kick Bitcoin into high gear. So at this level, we need to watch for reversal ideas. And so at the point when this breaks to the downside, you're looking to exit longs, potentially open shorts. Okay, right now, this is overbought. So you could see a little bit more room to the upside, but a pullback, an initial pullback idea is likely. So if you go over to what we're looking at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is kind of pulling back, do you see the bounce here like the bulls need, and then higher prices? 2 days ago, we talked about the total altcoin market cap, total 2, top 125 altcoins. We were looking for this bullish retest. We got it. We talked about it right here. Bullish retest. All the buyers are waiting right here. Same thing right here. Now, will it bounce here, or will it come down to this support and bounce here? If it breaks to the downside, altcoins are going to take a hit. So make sure to take profits on your alts. The dollar needs to roll over. We want a weak dollar for stocks and crypto to work higher. You want to see the dollar to be weak. So again, if this thing comes up here and bounces, you could see more stock market Bitcoin downside. Dogecoin is all the talk. Dogecoin pushes ADA down. Now Dogecoin's the 8th largest crypto. So Dogecoin's market cap is booming. Everybody's talking about this. Obviously, the news with Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, people are super excited about Dogecoin because in a second he will incorporate Dogecoin into Twitter. It's the people's coin. They've got ideas for a wallet with Bitcoin and Ethereum on Twitter. Ideas have already been announced for that, and why not add Dogecoin to that? So Dogecoin obviously has had an insane pump. I'm not saying you should buy the insane pump, but Dogecoin has had an amazing run, which we nailed in group. Dogecoin's chances of being merged with Twitter would actually soar because Charles Hoskinson of ADA is proposing to make Dogecoin a ADA or Cardano sidechain. He's looking to pull in, kind of wiggle his way into some upside by working with Dogecoin, because got Elon Musk, the power he has to change things for crypto. I mean, one tweet and coins are pumping. He comes into power at Twitter and Dogecoin takes off. Charles Hoskinson of Cardano is saying, hey, we could set Dogecoin up so it's a side chain and it could potentially move to proof of stake if they work with Charles Hoskinson. So this is some idea to keep, pay attention to. As far will Binance Oracle hamper Chainlink growth amid the bullish run? So Chainlink's seen some upside. I like Chainlink long term. I also, like Ethereum, BNB. There's quite a few coins that I've listed in group that are long-term hold ideas, but the question is when. I want to see a Fed pivot first. So Binance creating an Oracle will compete with Chainlink. Chainlink is always one of those coins when last time in a bear market, Chainlink's taken off. It's doing things that other coins aren't doing. So it's a coin to watch, but again, it's still at the mercy of what Bitcoin's doing. So we see the Fed pivot, Bitcoin takes off, solid upside. I'm going to miss the bottom and I'm not going to care. The money in crypto is made in the middle, right? And so understand that when you start to see higher highs and higher lows out of Bitcoin, out of Chainlink, like that's my entry ideas for midterm holds. We're not quite there yet, but know that Binance, BNB, is trying to compete with Chainlink, take a piece of the Oracle pie. An article for you. The United States is going to back the dollar with Bitcoin. So much noise in this market. One thing I like about the charts is it gives me the ability to kind of filter out the noise. The news, the hype, when the new money comes in, we're going to get into a situation just like we did last altcoin season, at last bull cycle, where you get all the altcoins start producing the news. And that's where we make a ton of money because we're really good on this channel at following the money flow. And so you'll start to see all the quarterly news being released by the teams because they'll want to pump these altcoins when it's time. And so we'll make sure and keep you updated on those times when you want to load up your alts. So make sure and continue to watch the channel. But in the meantime, hey, you can't jazz me 36%. You cannot sit here and miss 30, 40, 50, 469% gains in this market. You've got to build the capital now. You'll need to change your life forever when the bull run takes off. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.